Good morning and welcome to
Valdez Adventures.
Where are we at today, babe?
We are at the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, Michigan, just outside Detroit. It's supposed to be this huge, amazing museum we're going to go check out. There's a welcome center behind us. I think we're going to start there, maybe get a map and see what all there is to see.
All right, let's go. This is a place that Val and I have had on our adventure map to do for a while, and we have finally made it. Just walked in the welcome center. See a little plane up above.
So you can see there's lots of different things to do at the Henry Ford. Today we are just doing the museum part.
Which includes, as Val put it, a really cool thing.
Yay, I'm so excited. This is why we came now. Disney heroes and villains costumes.
Anything Disney, Valerie loves. Here's a big map. Now we're still in technically the visitor center.
The welcome center. It's like the entrance to everything. You come in the welcome center first. We're doing the museum. This is a cool outside part that's actually closed right now in October for some reason. So maybe we have to come back for that. There's also a Ford factory tour we're not going to do, I don't think. We're just going to focus on the museum. Cool, let's go.
We will definitely come back to the museum store because Valerie may get some merch.
I see some mugs and shirts already.
The hallway to the museum is filled with these neat chandeliers.
So pretty.
Okay, we're entering the museum. It is huge. See some cars already. See a plane hanging on the ceiling. Where are we heading first?
Oh, here, do you want to look at the map? So we can see the presidential vehicles. I vote we just kind of go this way and go around, maybe? Vehicles, driving, heroes of the sky. That's going to be that plane. I don't know what's over here. I vote we head that way.
All right, let's do
We're
it.
going to make a circle and see what happens.
So we are entering the presidential vehicle section.
We knew this section was here and we're pretty excited about it.
The Reagan car.
1972 Lincoln, used from 1972 to 1992. It's a completely closed armored car, the permanent roof and bulletproof glass, like all presidential cars were after Kennedy got assassinated.
Big picture on the wall of President Reagan and his wife, Nancy, in the car, waving at the crowd. This is the Kennedy car, the one he was tragically killed in. Another picture of Kennedy.
It's so cool how they have the real picture of them in the car. I got excited. This is Eisenhower's car, and we learned all about Eisenhower when we went to Gettysburg back in June. Check out that video. This is his car, 1950 Lincoln.
The bubble top.
This is the one that looks the fanciest, I think.
The picture of Eisenhower in his bubble top. And this is Franklin Delano Roosevelt's car.
The Sunshine Special.
1939 Sunshine Special.
Ooh, this is the first one. This is the first car that was actually designed and built for the president. Cool.
Another picture. Last but not least, this is Teddy Roosevelt's car, 1902. Wow.
It looks a little different.
A little different.
Oh. It says he didn't like automobiles. He preferred the horse and carriage. That's why he has this.
We are going to take a quick look at the railroad section. Wow. Look at this engine. This thing's huge. Life in a locomotive. You can actually go up in one of these things. I think we're going to do it.
It's a 1941 Allegheny locomotive.
And more steps.
A little look inside the locomotive. Don't know what any of it is, but it's cool and it's old. This is the other side.
So while we're up here checking out the train, the inside of the locomotive, we thought we'd give you an overview of the rest of the trains. Just so the video is not like 2 hours long, you know?
Okay, we were in the middle of the railroad and now we're back to like fancy cars. I think might be the Driving America section or Driven to Win. We're just gonna film. I don't feel like the sections are very well defined, so we're just gonna kind of wander around and see what we see.
What's this car?
It's the Ferris Bueller's Day Off Ferrari.
And here you have the 1931 Duesenberg Model J convertible Victoria. And right next to it, as you see, 1931 Bugatti Type 41 Royale convertible. The 1936 Lincoln Zephyr sedan. And this is the 1914 Detroit Electric Model 47.
Oh, this is what Henry Ford's wife Clara drove. She didn't drive a Ford. Huh.
Valerie is guessing the next car we're going to see is a 1957.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't seen the sign yet, so let's go see.
What's your guess?
My guess is a 19, by looking at it, it's probably a 1949. Whoa.
I was close. A 1958 Edsel. I just like the color.
Did you just call a car ugly?
Yeah, it's more, I'm going to guess like 60s or 70s. It's so ugly. Why did we start making ugly cars? I'm going to go see what it is.
Val's going to go see what it is. We'll find out soon.
It's a 1983 Honda Accord. So ugly.
Let's go check some of these cars out up here. For all you Volkswagen lovers, this is the 1949 Volkswagen sedan. A World War II vehicle. I found your new touring car.
The 1906 Thomas Flyer.
Absolutely. Look how neat that looks.
It does look pretty fancy, actually.
So in front of you, you are looking at a 1909 Ford Model T. This sign is from 1960. Can you imagine a 15-cent hamburger at McDonald's now? Wouldn't that be nice? And right behind it, you can get you a bite to eat at Lammy's. It's a 1951 Studebaker Champion Starlight Coupe. Low price, high style. Going into the heroes of the sky. Model T of the sky.
Ford tried to build one, but it was expensive and dangerous.
That's all you got?
Yeah. They were trying to build a small, affordable plane, but it didn't work.
Here is Henry Ford's airplane. Better than any other plane of its time. The 1927 Boeing 40 B-2. This plane flew 6,049 service hours, crashed 4 times, never with any injuries to pilot or passengers. That's the kind of plane I want to be on if it crashes, right?
Right.
Adventures in early flight. One cold, windy day, 2 bicycle mechanics propelled themselves and the rest of the world into a new age. But how could they have known what it would mean to fly and what flying could do?
We know who those bicycle mechanics were.
Yes, we do. The Wright brothers. This is the 1903 Wright Kitty Hawk.
Ken Hyde built this replica in 2003 in honor of the 100th anniversary.
This is the 1939 Douglas DC-3. Flew more than 12 million miles. Yes, Val?
And Douglas, the one that designed and made this plane, he was going to be a sailor. But as soon as the Wright brothers made their first flight, he was like, nope, I'm going to fly.
Valerie is simulating flying.
I'm being a wing walker.
A wing walker.
The section's all about the crazy people that got out on the wings and walked. Crazy people.
These people.
Okay, the museum does make sense. We just got very confused. We went straight for the presidential cars and got all messed up. So there's Driving America, which we did. That was all the cars and the railroad. We just finished Heroes of the Sky, which were all the airplanes. Now we're gonna do With Liberty and Justice for All, and then Made in America. And we still have to find the Disney exhibit.
With liberty and justice for all.
So this section is all about the freedom movements of America. I think it's going to start with the revolutions, and I'm sure we're going to get into civil rights and that kind of stuff. So let's take a look around.
Jefferson called the Declaration of Independence an expression of the American mind.
Here's the Declaration of Independence. I'm guessing a replica, but it's pretty cool. You can see all the signatures. John Hancock with his big old signature.
The signers, 56 remarkable men. They were still British subjects. They knew that signing this document could cost their lives, their fortunes, and their homes.
The first and the best president, and my birthday twin, February 22nd, me and George. A few hundred years apart.
By the end of the Revolutionary War, no man was more admired than George Washington. he had proven that he cared more for his men and the cause than for himself.
This is actually a folding camp bed that he used in the Revolutionary War.
Let me tell you folks, after the last couple nights sleeping in hotels, my back is not doing so well because of the hard bed. I could imagine what they felt back in George Washington's time.
He's complaining, at least we had a mattress.
That's true.
But it was very hard.
I'm having trouble even walking right now. A nation is worth fighting for. In 1776, America's founding fathers established a nation based on the principles of freedom.
So we jumped from the Revolutionary times to the Civil Rights era, like I thought. Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, that kind of stuff. On December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat to a white man on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama. And we can see the actual bus.
So we're actually allowed to get on the bus.
Sitting here on this bus. You may sit and you may photograph.
Okay.
Do that.
Wow, that's cool.
I left work on my way home December 1st, 1955.
This is Rosa
About
Parks'
6 o'clock
voice.
in the
The seat
afternoon.
she sat in.
I drove downtown Montgomery on Polk Square. On the third stop, the white passengers had filled the front of the bus. The seat.
Now we're entering the section Made in America. Model T Ford. Looks like it's broken down section by section of how it's put together, I would assume.
Yes, I don't think they drove it like that.
Correct.
Here's a real Model T all put together.
Val,
Yes.
could you imagine going about 15 miles per hour to get to someplace?
No, and they probably had bugs flying in their face. There's no, like, I need a top. No.
Here's a child's bicycle, about 1885. The Industrial Revolution changed everything. The bandsaw, 1868. The belt sander, 1885. Much smaller nowadays.
Okay, so I think we walked through like the 5 main section. Then there's a bunch of like smaller exhibits. There's some furniture over here behind me, and we've got to find the Disney exhibit. There is so much here. We haven't even seen everything in all those sections, so we definitely didn't show you in the video everything in all those sections. You should definitely come check it out for yourself.
Here's some old-time chairs and some furniture.
It's a court. The cool one is a court cupboard made in like 1710, 1720.
Okay, we are making our way to what Valerie has been wanting to see since we've been here, and that would be
The Disney Hero and Villains Costume Collection.
You Are a Happy Girl.
We finally made it to the Disney Heroes and Villains, the art of the Disney costume. Outside they have a couple displays. This one is from Alice Through the Looking Glass, the Red Queen and the White Queen. I didn't actually see this movie. And then on the other side we have Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf from Into the Woods. Great Broadway musical, not such a good movie. But the costumes are cool. Oh, look at his feet. There's Cinderella and the Fairy Godmother from the live-action Cinderella in 2015. Great movie. Apparently I'm going to give you my movie thoughts along with the costumes. This is so good. This is the Rodgers and Hammerstein version back in like 97. Brandy was Cinderella, and this is one of our favorites. So Cinderella and the Fairy Godmother.
Cinderella and the Fairy Godmother.
Whitney Houston.
Blue Cinderella.
Yeah, this is from the 2015 live-action Cinderella also. It's beautiful.
And that's what I try to achieve with this, by using the different layers.
So this shows how they made the glass slipper for the 2015 film. The early plastic designs, then foam, acrylic, and then the final model. Whew.
There is a lot of costumes in here. Quite a big area. How you liking it?
I like it a lot. We won't necessarily show you every costume. Maybe I'll just pick out some of my favorites. It's such a good movie. This is the gown from Enchanted that Amy Adams wears. It's like the classic princess dress.
The famous Mary Poppins. There's Gaston. Here's Belle.
Beautiful gown from the ballroom scene. You can see her little simple village outfit in the back.
And over here we have Captain Jack Sparrow. Almost walked out of this museum without seeing the Oscar Mayer hot dog vehicle. The yellow band wieners.
Yay.
Oscar Mayer had a... How's that go?
I don't know.
Oh, I wish I were Oscar Mayer Wiener. Dennis Troy, I want to be. If I were Oscar Mayer Wiener, everyone would be in love with me.
This place is awesome. It has 2 gift shops. Because of the Disney exhibit, there's a Disney gift shop and the regular museum store. Let's go shopping.
I've been summoned.
Guess how much this nice soft blanket is?
Well, if it's Disney, it's probably about $89. Holy cow.
It's just a blanket.
So Val, after you saw those prices, are you pretty much done?
Yeah, I'm done in there. They didn't have a whole lot of stuff. I mean, we go to Disney all the time, so I'll get my stuff there. But now, off to the regular museum store.
There's also a modern glass gallery that you can go in. There's a ton of stuff around here that we've chosen not to do, but I'm sure that we'll be back. Val and I are now leaving the museum part, making our way back to the other gift shop to see if Valerie buys anything. Valerie loves her mugs.
I do. This one is so tiny. That is not a good mug. Oh, and it's $20. Maybe there'll be a magnet I like.
had been summoned again by Valerie.
I found the magnets. Finally.
Found it, huh?
There's a lot of just like cars, the Oscar Mayer, Rosa Parks bus. Can't get one that says Michigan. But like this one says the Henry Ford and it's the Model T. Or this one that like talks about the Model T. I think I like this one because it says the Henry Ford. Decision made.
Decision made?
Oh, this one says the Henry Ford. It has like all the transportation stuff and it's a clip. I'm gonna get this one. The Model T.
We are now done with the Ford Museum here in Michigan. What'd you think, Val?
I thought it was awesome.
It was.
We were here for 2 hours, which if you know us, that's a long time for us to be in a museum. And honestly, we skipped so much stuff. There's so much to see. I would say definitely plan on a couple days. There's the museum, there's Greenfield Village, which is this outside part, like I said, wasn't open. There's a Ford factory tour you can do. There's so much to see. There's a couple cafes if you need food. It's really cool. I really enjoyed it. The Disney costume, it was small, but it was really cool to see all that stuff. I love the presidential cars and all the airplanes. I would say the machine part was my least favorite.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was probably his favorite. There were so many sections we didn't see. But it was really cool. We'll definitely be back maybe in a few years. I would say highly recommend.
And as always, thanks for watching our videos, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Bye.